back to my channel, and yes, happy 4th day of Happy Horror Queen! Woohoo! Yay! Alright, today's video, I wanted to do this one a lot earlier instead of later, considering, you know, Halloween's coming up, we gotta decorate our houses, so I came up with some very cheap and inexpensive 3 Halloween DIYs. The first one, we have the Ghost Lollipop, and it looks like that. Of course, you don't have to make it quite like that, but the Ghost Lollipop. Second one we have is our Halloween fetid soap, which it's much cooler than you would think if you look at the bottom. Yeah. Then our last one, my favorite, is the mummy jar, or I'll show you later on how to make it a mummy candle. This is what it looks like. So cute. I love this. This is like my favorite. But yes, they're very cheap, inexpensive DIYs in case you want to decorate your house and you really don't want to spend like a ton of money. You know, because I don't like spending a ton of money. But there's some really cute Halloween DIYs. So without further ado, I'm going to stop talking. Let's get into all 3 tutorials. Alright, the first thing we are going to be making is a ghost lollipop. Now, these you can use either if you want to hand them out to trick-or-treaters, or if you want to hang them up as a little ghost, like tie strings on them and hang them from your ceiling. Whatever, you can use them as decorations, also as party favors or little trick-or-treating favors. They're really cute and very inexpensive. Now you are going to need some black paint, preferably acrylics because it dries very quickly. Something to put the paint on. This plate is dirty, but it's okay. You don't need a dirty plate. Paintbrush to apply the paint, of course. Some tape. Also going to need a tissue. And a lollipop. Now, I don't have a lollipop, but this was a special effects thing I used, so we're going to pretend this is a lollipop, but it'll still work the same. First things first, of course, let's get a piece of tape set up. You know, just get it set up ahead of time like that. Alright, now we're going to take our tissue and our lollipop, and we're going to put the tissue over the lollipop, like this. So you can see as I'm doing right here, and then we're going to kind of crinkle it like that. And then kind of fan out the bottom. It's okay if the stick is showing. That's perfectly fine. If you don't want it to show, maybe get more tissue. But then we're going to take our tape and we are going to wrap it around the lollipop. Preferably clear tape because it will make it not so visible. Because I was going to use string or something. But yeah, get something that won't be visible. But you're going to wrap that up. Kind of do this number. Fan it out. So you have a ghost, as you can see. So yeah, we first have that part. Now we're going to take our black paint and a plate, or whatever you're putting your paint on. Don't need a whole lot, just a little bit, like that. Alright, now we're taking our paintbrush and this, and we're going to paint on little ghost eyes. So, just like that. Here's one ghost eye. Paint on another ghost eye. Very simple, so you don't really need to be artistic. That's why I like this. And then let's paint on a little ghost mouth. Just going to make a little hole. It's a little sloppy, but it'll work. But project number 1, literally done in under 2 minutes. You can make tons of these. For this next DIY, it's Halloween DIY soap, so you're going to need a bottle of soap, some black and orange construction paper, orange, black, and a pair of scissors. Now you're going to take the black and orange construction paper and cut it up into little strips like this, you know, little bits and pieces, kind of like confetti. Now we're going to take our soap, and I already tried starting this, but taking our soap, we're going to take these little bits and pieces, make sure it'll fit in the soap, and you're going to dump it in. Now, as you can see, it kind of sticks to the back like that, so it definitely gives off that Halloween effect. But yeah, just you take the soap, kind of sprinkle in the little bits and pieces. Sometimes it'll get stuck, so then you can take your little soap thing, you know, kind of slide it in there like that. It's very carefully. You can, yeah, just very carefully if you do it right. Like if I take this piece and fold it, and I just drop it straight in, you see it gets stuck to the bottom. But yeah, you just do that, and then you have Halloween themed soap. Or you can take very tiny Halloween decorations, like mini little eyeballs, and stick them into the soap. But yeah, it definitely does give it a little cute Halloweeny effect. Last but not least, we are going to be making a mummy jar or mummy candle. The candle part is optional, but you're going to need a mason jar or just any jar that's empty that you can find, you know, like a pickle jar, glue, simple, gauze, which I would hope most of you would have in your homes because you never know. It's always good to have gauze but it's really cheap for like a roll of it. Some googly eyes, which I know this isn't as common. They're like $1 for a lot at Walmart. Got 150 for only $1. It doesn't matter what size. Skizzers are definitely good to have. You might want some tape. And also, this is optional if you want to get a little tea light. That's also optional. But anyways, first we're going to take our jar. Let's clear the area. Take our jar right here. We're going to take our gauze, and we are going to wrap it around the jar like this. Just kind of wrapping it around. Also kind of get it at the top ever so carefully, like this. Then once you wrap your jar to your standards, take some scissors, unless you want to use all your gauze, which I don't, and just cut that off. Like that. Alright, so now we have that. The gauze actually kind of sticks really well together. Anyway, so now we have our jar. Here's our jar. Now, we are going to take our googly eyes and open those up. We only need 2 for this look. 1 googly eye, 2 googly eyes. I'm just saying, if you get a bag with random sizes, make sure you get like the same size googly eyes. But anyways, now let's take our glue. Of course, you know, stick it on the back of the googly eye. Like that, just a little bit of glue. And then you're going to stick the googly eye on like that. Now, let's do this again. Glue, like that. Stick it on like that, and voila, you have a mummy jar. Now, if you want to like secure the gauze with tape, be my guest, you know, do whatever makes you feel more comfortable. Your mummy, this is a mummy jar. You can stop here, or if you want to add the extra effect, which is really cool, take a tea candle, like a battery operated tea candle, because if you use a real one, it'll burn, or I'm just using a glow ring right now, but you take it, just drop it in, and voila, it glows really cute. You can maybe line these up on your driveway for like a little decoration, but yes, that is it.
Alright, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed these. Please give this a big thumbs up if you did enjoy them or if they helped you out in any way. Also, comment down below what you guys thought of these DIYs. If you guys like the DIYs. Also, subscribe. I'm making new videos every single day in October, and it's a lot of work. And I don't want you guys to miss anything, so please make sure you're subscribed. Also, check out my Instagram, @HorrorLover13. I do have an SFX challenge going on there where I'm posting every day on Instagram too, so get in a lot of horror. Also, my website, queenofhorror.com, where I post everything horror, and I do have a section called Happy Horror Queen on there, so go check that out. But yes, that is pretty much it. So until tomorrow, bye guys! Remember, always say goodbye.